Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a fun video today because I'm actually making over a friend of mine's apartment. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous because I haven't really done that before. So yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna turn out nice. So the story behind this is basically that I have a friend who is like a childhood friend. Her name is Ragnhild, and she has recently moved to the nearby city from here. So it's like a city that is about an hour away from here, and she moved there in this summer because she is a horse vet and she got a job there, and she just took all her things, like her dog, her horse, and like her few furniture things, and just went there basically. And now we suddenly can see each other more often, and yeah, basically that's been super nice. I'm so happy that she's here and that she's living so much closer. But she took all her things and moved into this cozy little red house, and after that she just didn't do anything, I feel like, with the place. It feels kind of like, you know, when you walk into someone's house and it feels like they haven't really unpacked their boxes in a way. Like they haven't really actually moved in and made the place like a home. She's been really working so hard at her new job, and you know, it's a new life and everything, and I don't know, being a horse vet is so intense. It's like a super intense job, and for me it's not really that shocking that she hasn't had the time. But I have the time right now, and she's been asking me, you know, to help her out a little bit and like give her some opinions and everything. And I've been over there and I've been like, yeah, maybe you should do this, maybe you should do that. And then we just kind of don't really get further than that. We just kind of end up like leaving it there. So the other day I called her and I was like, maybe I can just come to your place and just do things like while you're at work. Like, what would you think about that? Like, would that be strange? And she was like, you know what? That would be kind of nice actually. And I'm sure it's not gonna be like fully furnished and everything. Like, we're not gonna be able to do like everything in this home because it's a very blank slate and there's nothing there really. But I just want to give her like a head start in a way so that she can like move on from there and maybe like get a bit more of a motivation or something to like make things the way that she wants them to be. And yeah, I really would like to give her that like Christmas gift kind of. So I'm of course doing it for her, but it's also a little bit for me. If you have been following my channel for a while, you know that I've been like doing a lot of projects here in the house and makeovers on the rooms and everything. This is a rental, so it's the same for her, that she's living in a rental home. And yeah, I feel like I picked up some tricks and stuff along the way of like how to make a rental look nice and feel a bit more homey, and also how to do that on a budget. I've been itching to do stuff like that again. I really am itching to do stuff like that. Yeah, I'm really happy that she's allowing me to do that. But we need to get going because I'm already a little bit late. So I'm gonna like see what I have here in the house, if there's like anything that I can bring, like maybe some paint, and I'm gonna grab all my tools and everything, and I'm gonna drive. Wood conditioner, so base white paint, that's nice. Masks for the sander. Let's bring that. Okay, I'm late, but I'm on my way. So that's at least a good thing. So I spent that evening and the next morning talking a bit with Ragnhild about her style and what she needed for the place. She's not a big fan of the camera, by the way, but she promised she would tolerate it since I was helping her out. And there were a lot of functionality things that she needed, like a laundry basket and shelves and hooks in the hallway and different things. So functionality was the first priority here, and that is of course always key when you're moving into a new home. It's functionality first, and then you can work with the aesthetics. And most of the time you can work with both at the same time, which was of course my goal. I decided that I wanted to focus the most on the living room for now, because she doesn't really have the biggest budget, and I knew she needed a lot of things. And the living room already had some really good bones. It's a nice and cozy wood paneling on the walls, and the white color is okay for now. Personally, I really like to bring some color into spaces, but it is kind of a hassle when you're renting to paint the walls, and if they are white, it's probably because the landlord wants it like that, so we decided to stick with the white paint. Ragnhild is also more of a neutral color type of girl than me, so it's working well for her. Something else that was really working was the dining area. It's a really nice setup. There was actually cables for putting up a pendant light there, so that was one of our first priority things, to bring in more light sources in there and to hang a pendant light over the dining area. Then it was the sofa area, which was already a little bit tricky because of the dark grey sofa. And grey sofas can be really cool and feel kind of modern, but in my opinion, if you pair it with, for example, black and silver things, they can become really cold and suck a lot of the energy out of the room. And that's not my style, and not Ragnhild's style either, so we wanted to make it more warm and inviting in there. And I felt like the simplest key to that would be to bring in some warmer woods, some splashes of color, and some plants, some greenery basically. So still keeping it neutral, but just a much more warm and tempting place to be. I'm heading out to the thrift shops and to different shops to like get all the stuff. And it's a long list, so let's see if we can do this. I'm not sure. And also, I feel like she has a very particular taste in a way, like she's kind of modern and doesn't like too much color, like a little bit of color is okay. Maybe she's a little bit posh, I don't know, at heart, I think, and a little bit maybe like Scandinavian is her type of style, I think. So it's a bit tricky because in thrift shops usually that style isn't the easiest to come by, and she is at like this budget, so we can't like buy everything new. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see what we find, but I'm gonna do my best. At least I think it's gonna be better than what it is now, so yeah, it can't be worse, I hope. But let's get going. Hello, so car is completely full and I think I got everything on the list actually, but it's been like 4 hours of shopping. Whew, it's intense when you're trying to get the cheapest stuff, but luckily there's like Black Week and stuff, so a lot of things are cheap, and I got some really good things at the thrift shop. So the only thing is that I'm worried that I'm not gonna make it, you know, like make the whole makeover for one day. And also it's getting dark and I was really looking forward to showing you guys the reveal, you know, in daylight. I didn't really think about that. Didn't plan that well, but anyhow, let's get home to Ragnhild's apartment. Hei, Betty. Liker du kamera? Er du linselus? Er du litt linselus? Er du litt linselus? Ser så søt. Here I am back with my two helpers, Linus and, I don't know, Yoda. In Ragnhild's defense, she was feeling a bit ill this day, so she was covering up in all these blankets. And I'm not gonna go through all the things that I bought her, but these are some of them. This flower pot and this laundry bag that you see on the floor. And I also got her some pillows. And I have already given her some pillowcases that I had lying around my own house that I didn't use. So I was just putting those on. And then there was the case of this pendant light that we needed to connect to the electrical system, which neither of us had done before. Alright, so Ragnhild went off to the stables to fix stuff with her horse, and it's actually quite close by, which is really cozy. And I'm just here trying to measure these planks. I'm gonna like chop them in two and then make some shelves different places. But first I need to like wax them. So yeah, we have a lot to do, and it's about 7 in the evening. So as usual, this took much longer than I thought, and yeah, I thought I would do this in one day and then go home this evening, but maybe I have to stay until tomorrow. I'm not sure. But at least we got the lights. I'm so proud of that because I've never done the electrical stuff. Bendik usually does that at home, so I'm gonna send him a picture, I think. And I'm also gonna like try different like configurations of the sofa because I'm not like feeling this specific way that it's put right now. And I put some pillows in here to like add some color. This one is something that Ragnhild got for free. We both hate it. We both think it's super ugly, but it is what she got for now. So we're just gonna try to work with it. And my suggestion was that we basically wax it in a darker color so that it's not so orange looking. Are you good? Yeah. I have a little bit of a problem with the tripod. Kind of scary. And I really like the lamp that we put up. It was a very cheap one. I tried to find some like really beautiful lamps that she would be like, you know, to have like a statement piece here. But she just didn't really like any of the ones that I found that were like in her budget. And in the end I kind of decided on going for something very budget friendly that would also be nice. And then eventually when she kind of figures out what kind of style she has, she can change it out, you know? So yeah, I'm kind of happy about how it turned out. I think it's really nice. It's linen and it fits with the Scandinavian vibe. I just want to add that I don't want her to throw away this thing when she gets another one. It's just that she also needed one in her bedroom. So I thought that whenever she finds something for the living room, she could put this one in the bedroom. But for now, let's get this makeover going.
Making forget somehow. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Sorry's won't be enough this time. Yeah, he's calling all his friends to get some action.
I actually really like this configuration with the sofa towards the window, but Ragnhild didn't like it herself because her house is on a ground level and people look in the windows, and when she's sitting facing the window she will be very exposed. So I was back to trying other things. When I couldn't decide on how to place the furniture, I went on to hang some pictures instead. And I got these 3 porcelain pictures for $2 each. They're made in a porcelain factory that is very close to here, so it's a kind of local thing to have these in your home. So I thought that maybe Ragnhild would approve of that, and she actually liked them, which was really nice. I also chose these pictures because they were matching with the golden frame on the only picture Ragnhild had in her apartment. and generally I try to bring some gold details into the apartment to bring some more warmth and also to match with the picture frame. After that, Ragnhild and I went on to wax the sofa table and all the shelves that I'd cut to size so that they would be in the same color. And the color we chose was Antique Oak by Osmo. As most of you guys know, if you have a pine table that is untreated, it will turn yellow, and that was kind of what had happened with this ugly sofa table. So we really wanted to stain it to see if it could look better. And it really made a difference, but you won't be able to see it in this lighting. Just wait. Isn't this so nice? So Ragnhild has this mirror and she put that up, and then I put the shelf. And then I have these hooks and I'm gonna put them underneath because she wants to put all like the dog leashes and everything like hanging underneath here because then they can dry better. So yeah, that's a good nice little hack for the hallway. It's a small hallway, so yeah, we're just trying to make the best of what we have here, and I think that turned out really nice. Good morning. I stayed for another night, as you probably guessed. And I'm just putting on the finishing touches today. There are some things here that I really think made a difference, like putting up some pictures, and like the lamp above the table was really nice. But still it looks so empty here, and I mean I bought so much stuff yesterday. But anyways, I'm kind of excited to put the finishing touches here and get going back to my home. I haven't slept very well here. I really struggle with sleeping in other people's places. So I got up early this morning. Ragnhild has already gone to work, and yeah, I'm finishing. Let's get started. So I started the day by hanging this mirror that I got in the thrift shop for $15. And it was the only thing that I did with the bedroom this time because we didn't really have enough time, but maybe some other day I will come back and do something with the guest room and the bedroom. Then I went on to hang a shelf in the living room and started styling it. I just went shopping in her own home for things that she could have on the shelf, and I found this plant, some books and some other things. And of course she can change them out whenever she finds something new that she would like to have on the shelf. So we just need to take 1 second and just admire this extremely beautiful painting. It is actually not a painting though, it's like a print, but I found it in like an antique shop. And it was very cheap, and it's so beautiful, and it kind of looks like this area, like this slopey type of landscape. It looks kind of it looks a little bit like where I live or here. And yeah, you know, there are horses, of course. I felt like that would be perfect for Ragnhild. And yeah, the golden frame is also matching with the other golden frame that she has over here. But yeah, it's so beautiful. A really nice find. And I also thrifted this vase. And then I brought some dried flowers from my garden actually, so I don't know, it's an easy way to just add a pop of color, I feel like. And this one, it's so funny with this one, she's had it since we were kids. I love that. Isn't this just the coolest thrift find? I got it for $15. Isn't that crazy? It opens as well, and there's like this little room inside. And it's just so perfect for this little area here, because I needed something small. So I'm really stoked about it. It's so cool. Such cool details as well. Look at those. Things are really coming together, so I'm gonna try to add things together now. But I have a final thing that I really want to just try, and that is to just one final time change the configuration of the sofa and stuff, and just to see is it better or is it better this way. I do love this configuration. I do love this nook in a way. It's so cozy here, you know, by the window. But I am unfortunately thinking, it's so hard. I wish she was here so she could just make the final decision. But I think now it's kind of closed in a way. This is feeling more symmetrical, right? It feels more symmetrical to you as well, I'm sure. Yeah, no, this kind of does make a little bit more sense. It feels like everything is a bit more centered in a way. The problem though is the TV. I was supposed to find something to put that on, but I haven't really found anything yet, so that's gonna be a project for later. So I would prefer to have it that way, you know, but if you lift that up now, then it will block the window, right? So it's gonna have to be on the wall. And what I don't like about that is that then it's gonna be like in the middle between those two windows, and it's kind of gonna like suck all the energy out of the room. I literally hate TVs, I just have to say it. I just hate TVs. They are so ugly. I don't have a TV myself actually for that reason. But of course, I do understand that it's a normal thing to have, so I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a TV, but it's just freaking annoying in my opinion. But yeah, I'm finding maybe this is how it's gonna go. It is looking nice this way. The room is kind of looking nicer and less empty this way. And she's gonna have a rug eventually. I don't know. Tell me in the comments, which configuration do you like the most? The good thing though is that she can change it up whatever she wants, because I put the shelf somewhere that is gonna be easy to like put the sofa underneath. So if she wants to change it up, she can do that. It works! I put this thrifted light by the sofa because she definitely needs more light sources in here, and then I started adding the final touches. For this I mostly took things that she had from before and gave them some new placements in the room, and then I added a couple of candle holders to the windowsills that I had thrifted. It's done! I'm so happy that I managed to finish it. I am so happy that I managed to pull this together. Yesterday evening when I was here, I was just like, this is not gonna look any different from what it looked like before, but now that I look at it and I've put everything in place, I think it definitely does look different, and it does look much better. If I would do anything more, I would definitely add some more pictures to the walls and some more light sources. I think she would definitely benefit from like a standing lamp somewhere. Yeah, you know, just more light. It's just very dark in here. But for now, it's actually kind of cozy. And yeah, I hope she will like it when she comes home. I'm gonna go home, so the video ends here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.